Good day to all the participants of this webinar entitled Fostering a Culture of Innovation and Continuous Improvement in Curriculum Development. Before I will start, I just like to extend my gratitude to Doc Jovener Laktam for giving me this opportunity of being a resource speaker on this educational endeavor. Thank you very much, Doc. This topic was a continuation on my previous presentation entitled Creating a Culture of Feedback and Continuous Improvement. We had already talked about and learned how to handle feedback, especially when that feedback is a negative one. And of course, that is for the improvement of our curriculum. This session will cover on incorporating students and stakeholders' input in the curriculum development and implementation. Of course, those inputs are coming from the feedback that we had already discussed previously. As I go on with my presentation, I will discuss to you what are those stakeholders and their roles in the development and implementation of the curriculum. So my dear participants, just make yourself comfortable while you are learning, and without any further ado, I will start my presentation. By the way, this presentation was created with Prezi. Prezi is an online application wherein you can create dynamic and interactive presentation on your own. If you want to learn more about Prezi, you can search it with www.google.com. Okay? Who are those stakeholders in curriculum implementation? Who are they and what are their roles? Okay? Stakeholders are individuals or institutions that are interested in the curriculum. No, they are individuals or a group of individuals or an institutions that are interested in curriculum. So examples are LGUs, students, parents. They are examples. They are just some examples of stakeholders. Okay. Learners or the students. So actually, they are the core of the curriculum. No, they are the heart of the curriculum. So learners have more dynamic participation from the planning, designing, implementing, and evaluating. Therefore, it is only righteous for us that we should listen to the inputs of our learners when it comes to developing the development of the curriculum, and also when it comes also to implementation of the curriculum. Okay? However, the degree of their involvement is dependent on their maturity. Kung gaano na po ka-mature sila, nakadepende po yun. Okay? The older they are, like in high school or college, the more they participate. And from another angle, whether learners are in the elementary or college level, they can also make or break curriculum implementation. Paano po nila ginagawa yon? Okay? They can make curriculum implementation through their active participation. On the other hand, they can also break curriculum through their non-involvement at all. So after all, learners together with the teachers place action to the curriculum. Ganun naman po talaga. So the learners is at the center of the curriculum, and also the teachers will the movers of that curriculum. Okay? So at the end of the curriculum development process, the fundamental question asked is, have the students learned? Yan. So, ano ba? Ano ba yung nalalearn ng student natin? Mayroon ba silang natutunan or wala? Yun po yung fundamental question. Okay? Why do curricularists place a lot of premium on the students? Bakit? It is because that learners make the curriculum alive. Sila po yung talaga, a written curriculum that does not consider the students will have a little chance to succeed. Ganun po talaga yun, no? Kapag hindi po natin consider yung mga students natin na sila po yung sentro, sila po yung the one who will receive that curriculum, then your curriculum most likely to be a failure. Okay? Teachers. Another stakeholder is teachers. Teachers are curricularists. They are the stakeholders who plan, design, teaches, implement, and evaluate the curriculum. And no doubt, the most important person in curriculum implementation is the teachers, because they are the one will be implementing. They are the one using that curriculum or applying that curriculum. Teachers' influence upon teachers cannot be measured. So they cannot be measured because we teachers are actually different. We cannot compare. We cannot be compared to other teachers. So there's not a thing that we can measure a teacher. Okay? Teachers should have full knowledge of the program philosophy, content, and components of curriculum and ways of teaching. Ganon naman po talaga dapat mayroon pong knowledge yung teacher natin. As there was a saying that you cannot give what you don't have. Paano nga naman ibibigay yung wala? Kung wala ka. Okay? So, it should be that teachers have knowledge in program philosophy, content, and components of curriculum and ways of teaching. A teacher designs, enriches, and modifies the curriculum to suit the learner's characteristics. The main reason of this one is that the teachers are the only one who knows what are the needs of the student. What should be the learnings the competency that the learner should be learning. So, siya po yung may first-hand touch with the students. Okay, as curriculum developers, teachers are part of textbook committees, teacher selection, school evaluation committee or textbooks, and module writers themselves. Okay, as I remember during the pandemic, we implement the modular learning. So, students are given modules, and then students are learning through modules. And the writer of that modules, the producers of that modules are the teachers. Okay? When the curriculum has already been written, the teacher's role is to implement like a technician. Siya po yung nagbabago mas kailangan ng mga bata na ito this competency should be given time. So, si teachers na po yung gumagawa ng. However, teachers are reflective persons, so they will be learning through reflections, and they put their hearts into what they do. They are very mindful that in the center of everything they do is the learner, because the learner is the center of curriculum. That's it. Okay. Some of the roles that teachers do in curriculum implementations are we have listed this into 5 categories. The first one is, they're numbered. Number 1 is guiding, facilitating, and directing the activities of the learners. So what we have known, that teachers should be only a facilitator of learners, especially during senior high schools, that we do we are activity based, and teachers are just guiding. They just guide the students on what to do in order for them to learn. So we are teaching them how to learn. So students should learn how to learn. Okay. Number 2, choosing the activities and the methods to be utilized. Okay. Because of the particular reason that we know we are the one who really knows what are the needs of our students, then we are also the one to choose our activities and what methods to be utilized. No? We have teachers should have already introduced on this principles that we are going to use differentiated instructions. No? So it depends upon on how our students, what are our students, who are our students, no? If they belong to a homogeneous class wherein they are fast learner, then you are going to use this method for the fast learner. And for the slow learners, we will also use different method. That's why it's called differentiated instruction. Number 3, choosing the materials that are necessary for the activity. So, teacher as again, teachers are knows about who are the students, then they know what materials that we need to use in order that learners are learning, in order for the learners easier to learn. Okay. Number 4, we have this one, evaluating the whole implementation and process. Of course, the teachers po yung nakakaalam kung ano po yung nagiging result. So based on the result, teachers evaluate the whole implementation and process. Okay. Next, number 5, the last one, but not the least, making a decision whether to continue, modify, or terminate the curriculum. Okay. So based on the result, teacher will decide whether they need to reteach that content, or they need to modify or terminate that curriculum. So right after the result of that curriculum. Okay. The teacher has a great stake in the curriculum. Curriculum planning, designing, and implementing are in the hands of the good teachers. Good teachers, I mean, specify ko po, good teachers. Okay? In the educational settings, it is clear that the teacher has a very significant role in the curriculum development. So, yun po. Isa po talaga si teacher. Napaka-importante ni teacher doon sa pagde-develop po ng curriculum natin. School leaders. Another stakeholders of the curriculum are the school leaders. School leaders are the curriculum managers. Principals and school heads also, they are also a curriculum managers. Okay. They have important roles in curriculum implementation process in schools. Sila po talaga yung isa rin po sa napaka-important na stakeholders doon sa curriculum implementation po natin. And also the development. Because they are the one crafting that curriculum, and also not just crafting, they are also the one spearheading the implementation process of that curriculum. Okay? They should understand fully the need for change and the implementation process. So, paano po nila maintindihan yun? Through data gathering. Doon po sa mga feedbacks ng mga stakeholders ng curriculum. Doon po na galing yung pinukuha yun. Kung paano po nila ini-improve yung curriculum. They should be ready also to assess the teachers and the students in the implementation. So, most likely, they're going to observe classes and assist teachers. They will provide assistance to the teachers in order to make the implementation of the curriculum successful. Okay? You should be ready to assist the teachers and the students in the implementation. Communication lines should be open to all concerned school leaders in curriculum teamwork. Okay? Convincing the parents on the merits of the new curriculum is the job also of the school leaders. They should be also committed to change and should employ strategies to meet the needs of the teachers and learners, like buildings, books, library, and other needed resources. Sila na po yung gumagawa ng mga ganon na job. Okay? Yun po yung trabaho ng administrators. Parents. Parents are significant school partners. Besides the students, teachers, and administrators, parents play an important role in the curriculum implementation. Okay? Schools need to listen to parents' concerns about school curriculum like textbooks, school activities, grading systems, and others. Schools have one way of engaging parents' cooperation through Brigada Eskwela. Yun po. Sa po yun sa napakalaking program ng DepEd is Brigada Eskwela, wherein schools are soliciting help from parents in order to start the class for that school year. Okay? In this event, parents will be able to know the situation in the school. Okay, most often, parents volunteer to help. They can also be tapped in various co-curricular activities. So one of the thing that schools are implementing the program Brigada Eskwela. And also we have also here a parent-teacher association. Ayan po, nagpa-function po yung parent-teacher association. Okay. Parents may not directly be involved in curriculum implementation, but they are formidable partners of the success of any curriculum development endeavor. They may not be directly the involved person, but they are also the one to be considered, one of the stakeholders to be considered in curriculum development. Okay? Okay, how do parents help shape the curriculum in school? This one. The school composed of parents who are positively involved in school activities have better achievement than schools with uninvolved parents. Disciplinary problems are minimal and students are highly motivated. When parents take interest in their child's learning, they become closer to the schools. Yun po talaga ang nangyayari. When we impose discipline, most likely students have problems in schools, we call up the attention of the parents. No, we call up the attention of the parents together with the advisors, with the teachers, and also with the concerned students, and together we pick whatever problems that the students have or has. Okay, the home is the extended school environment. I believe in this. No, that the home is the extended school environment. Actually, we're in fact that learning actually starts at home, no? And that's why parents plays a big role in shaping the life of our students. Okay? In lifelong learning, the achieved learning in schools are transferred at home. So, okay? Thus, the home becomes the laboratory of learning. Parents see to it that the children learn in school are practiced at home. Okay? They follow up lessons. They make available materials for learning, and they give permissions for the participations of their children. In most schools, parents' associations are organized. This being encouraged in school-based management. The PTA, example of this one is the PTA. So, I think all of the schools are organizing this PTA, Parent Teachers Associations. Hey, in some cases, the organizations also include teachers to expand the school learning community. So many schools, projects, and activities are supported by this organization. This is considered as the best practice in most performing schools. Community as the curriculum resources and a learning environment. Okay. We have this one. As a saying from former First Lady Hillary Clinton, it takes the whole village to educate the child. And I believe this saying. This is very true. No? That it takes the whole village to educate a child. No? Okay, whatever behaviors that the child develop, nakukuha po yun niya sa kanyang village. Kaya totoo po itong kasabihan, yung sayings na to. Yung claim ni yung claim na ito ni Hillary Clinton. Okay? One. It is true that school is in the community. Hence, the community is the extended school ground. A learning environment. All the barangay leaders, the elders, other citizens, and residents of the community have a stake in the curriculum. So therefore, we should involve those residents and those citizens, those elders, and those barangay leaders, and even the LGUs, the local government unit, in the development of the curriculum and also in the implementation. We need their help. Okay, we need their help in order for us, for our curriculum to succeed. Okay? It is the bigger school community that becomes the venue of learning. Ano po yung natutunan nila sa school, and they can also apply that learning into the community. Hence, that community becomes the laboratory of the student, the learners. Okay, the rich natural and human resources of the community can assist in educating the children. Who are those human resources? The police officer, the fire officer. So whatever their positions, they are human resources. Okay, the mayor, the vice mayor, the officials, municipal officials, they are human resources. The doctors and any professions that any persons that living in that community are is a human resources. Okay, the community is the reflection of the school's influence, and the school is a reflection of the community support. Ganun po. Kung maganda po yung support ng community, then maganda po yung school natin. Okay? If the support is lacking, then our school also will also kumbaga nahihirapan din po siya sa pag-implement ng curriculum natin. Okay? So, other stakeholders in curriculum implementation and development. Okay, we have the government agencies. Kanina ko pa sinasabi, we have the DepEd, CHED, TESDA, the PRC, civil service commissions, also local government units or the LGU. Okay, we have also non-government agencies. We have Gawad Kalinga, Synergia, Metrobank Foundation, professional organizations. We have the Metrobank, professional organizations, the Philippine Association for Teachers, PAFTI, state universities and college teachers, the SUCs, National Organization of Science and Educators, Mathematics Teachers Associations of the Philippines or the MTAP, and many more. Okay? Okay, a school curriculum, whether big or small, are influenced by many stakeholders. Okay? Each one has a contribution and influence in what should replace, modify, substitute the current curriculum. Each one has a significant mark in specific development and change process of curriculum development. Those are our stakeholders in the implementations of curriculum. Okay? So I think that's it. And I hope you enjoy learning and you learn something about this presentation. And thank you for watching.